We're here with head women's volleyball coach Kristen Salyer. Coach, you returned 10 players this season and welcomed 4 freshmen to your squad. Talk to us about your roster and what you're looking forward to with this team this season.
Yeah, we have, obviously, like you said, the 10 returners, but the thing about those 10 returners is most of them have floor experience too, which is always nice to have. They came off a great spring, they worked super hard in that, and they've kind of carried that over into the first of preseason, and our freshmen have just jumped in and kind of taken under their lead, and they're working hard every day, they're pushing our upperclassmen, they're fighting for time on the court too, and that's always exciting to see. I think we have a lot more competition and depth at each position, and that's very exciting for the future.
Sierra Kane returns after suffering an injury last season and had previously led your team in kills and was a strong offensive weapon. How do you think her presence this season will aid in your team offensively?
I mean, obviously it'll definitely help to have her back out on the court, especially if she performs the way she did her junior year. I think right now her focus has got to be just to get better every single day and get back every day. I don't want to put the pressure on her that she has to be our leader on the floor, but obviously we're probably going to turn to her to put balls down in pressure situations. And I think she'll step up and get that job done. She gets better and looking more like herself each and every day of practice.
You've wrapped up your first full week of practice, and as the season nears, what are some positives that you've seen so far, and where are some areas that you'd like to see improvement as we head into the first match of the season?
We're super energetic. They come out every day just ready to work, and that's always exciting to see, especially at the start of the year, especially through preseason and two-a-days, and they could easily be dragging if they wanted to be, but they've done a great job of bringing energy and just working for every single play. That's kind of been our focus for preseason, is just every ball, every play, every game, and show up every day, and they've taken that and kind of ran with it, so that's good to see. I think we're going after a lot more balls than we have in the past. So I think our defense has definitely improved some over the past few months. And then I would say one thing we really need to work on moving into the next couple weeks and the start of the season would just be our offensive connections and timings, which that's to be expected. So with Michaela being out for a little bit longer and have freshman setter and then Morgan maybe transitioning back into setting, I think our timing is just where we really need to focus right now.
And you mentioned earlier this week about some high points from preseason, including defense and serving. What are going to be some keys to ensure success for the Cavaliers this year, especially as we move into a new conference?
Yeah, I think serving has been big for us. We have historically not been the best serving team, and we really in the spring kind of broke that down and tried to work on that. I can already see that carrying over. Some of our returners, their serves have tremendously improved since then, and I think that is going to be one of our key focuses, and then defense also. With Morgan and Brianna back there, they both work really hard. They've had great springs. They were asking for extra time and individuals, and they really take pride in making sure the balls are off the floor, and I think we're going to see us getting a lot more balls up this year.
Thanks, Coach. The UVA-Wise Volleyball will open their season at the UNC Pembroke Invitational September 6th and 7th with the first home match of the season September 14th versus LMU at 2 p.m. inside the David J. Pryor Convocation Center.